Hey everyone, it's Tango Oscar Mike. I'm out here in the backyard. It's Thursday evening. I have the BuddiHex set up here, and I have 10, 17, and 20 on it. And the reason I did that is I wanted to try something. In the Buddy Forum Groups IO, somebody said that they used their BuddiHex and they were able to tune it on 40, which I assume you would be able to, but I hadn't tried it. It's got a 20-meter element. But I've got it guyed out. This is the first time I put it up full height, and I found that the top section, the very top section, is too flimsy. Just getting it up, it was bending over and was scaring the crap out of me. So I collapsed that top section. So this is a 7-meter mast, but I'm not using the top section. On the 10-meter mast, they tell you not to use the top 2 sections. But just putting it up here, just trying to get it up to the guy point, it was tipping over. And then even once I got it to the guy point, it was bending so bad, it made me really nervous. So by collapsing that top point, it seems to be good now. I do have a rotator. Well, I might have a rotator coming for this, a wireless rotator. So somebody reached out to me, or I reached out, and somebody reached back to me and said, hey, I can build one and I'll get it to you. And I was like, okay, so we'll see what happens. But I'm keeping my fingers crossed. I could tighten up this lower guy section. The top section is guyed pretty good. But anyhow, so the pups are out here playing. We just got back from a little vacation. We went up to the Allegheny National Forest, and they got to hike and explore, and they were out all weekend. Haley, when we got her, was about 21, 22 pounds, and she's about 27, maybe even 28 pounds at this point. And her and Augie have been doing great. They love each other, and they play all the time. And I'm just trying to hang out here a little bit in the backyard. I haven't actually made any contacts yet, but I have my my V&A here, and I was able to tune it with my little pocket tuner, and it's tuned on 40 right now. So I'm going to grab the radio, hook it up, and see if I make any contacts. The reason I'm sitting here instead of up there is that the coax that I have with the BNC connector on it isn't long enough, and that's something I might have to do. I have other coax with SO239, but this is my BNC that I always use when I do POTAs, but I'm usually doing a dipole or something like that, and I'm not very far away. And with the hex beam, I'm going to have to be a little bit further away because of the distance up in the air. I'm not sure exactly how high it is at this point. I'd have to get a tape measure up there and see, but that's the height that it's going to be from now on. So I was getting, or I can tell you here, I'll hook this back up here. Let me turn my my V&A back on, and you won't be able to see this with the light, but recall. So at 7.300, I'm 1.4, and at my lowest point is at 7.150, and I'm at 1:1. So let's see if I can hear anybody. November 3, Whiskey Sierra.
Whiskey Sierra.
November 3, Whiskey Sierra.
Okay, November 3, Whiskey Sierra.
QSL, I have you 5757 into Pennsylvania.
All right, you're 5x4 here into Illinois. Park Uncle Sam 1000.
QSL, thanks for the Illinois. I appreciate it. 73. Okay, so there's a contact on 40 on the hex beam. That's pretty cool. And if I didn't mention it, the tune on 20 meters is fantastic. November 3, Whiskey Sierra.
November 3, Whiskey Sierra, 5-7 into the park, QSL.
QSL, I'll give you a 5.9 here into Pennsylvania with 5 watts on a BuddiHex.
Man, you sounded good good for 5 watts. That sounds real good from Pennsylvania, my home state. So I appreciate you coming out.
Thanks for the contact, 73.
73, yours at
5 watts to Colorado on the BuddiHex here sitting in the backyard. Yeah, it's pretty neat. I did take some more time to set it up this time. Usually I'll do it kind of quick and I'll just put 20 meters on it. But the post that was posted, I can't remember who posted it, said that he had these 3 bands on 10, 17, and 20, and he was able to tune for 40. So I did make a contact on 40. It wasn't great. But I made a contact to Colorado on 20 on the BuddiHex. Pretty amazing. And I thought about putting it down here in the yard out in the flat, and I may move it down there tomorrow. It's easy enough to pull down, move, and go back up. It's just harder to guy once you have the top on, but I could take the top off and re-guy it down there. And then I want to put another antenna, or either my 20 meter vertical with the 8 radials, or which is probably more comparable to this, or an inverted V end fed or dipole or something like that. I don't know, but I do want to do some A/B comparisons with the switch box and see what I get. So I might have some time this weekend. We're not expecting any storms. If you remember the last video, I got the BuddiHex wet and water came out of the antenna. And I thought it was dry and I put it away. And when I was putting it up today, the one section was sticking and as I was pulling things out, they were wet. Since I've had it up a little bit and it's been hot out here, it has dried and it seems to be going up and down a lot easier. So keeping it dry is definitely going to be on the, or letting it dry out. I could always extend it out and lay it down in the basement. If I don't even know if I have enough room to extend all the sections at the same time. But to let it dry out is probably going to be key if it's been out in weather. November 3, Whiskey Sierra. November 3, Whiskey Sierra. November 3, Whiskey Sierra. I copy the 3x1, copy the 3x1. I give you a 5454 into Pennsylvania. QSL, thanks for the contact.
Whiskey Bravo 0 India Charlie Tango Park.
So there's a California station, 5 watts on the hex beam. With the antenna lowered down to the ground, I'm not worried about wind or anything banging into it while it's down. I'd rather just put it down for the evening instead of leaving it up. That's it. I think if I get a chance, I'm going to set up some more antennas. I think I will put my vertical over there. I want it further away though. I want to try to keep it even and try to keep it further away. So I may end up moving down here tomorrow. I know it's down below the hill, but you don't always have perfect conditions and perfect places to set up. So what I might do is take the hex beam down there, set it down there, put my vertical on the other side and put an AB switch box, and I'll sit in the middle and try to do some comparisons. But I already know from past experience that a couple of the contacts I had tonight, I probably wouldn't have made them with 5 watts on my other antennas. Maybe, but it's hard to say, but it just seemed like it was easier on this. So, yeah, this is Tango Oscar Mike saying 73. Take care.